Like,
so this is the.
ass.
Let's go ahead and get into the Tiny T.I. thing. Let's go ahead and. I know she was waiting. Let's go ahead and get into that. Then we'll jump into the other topic Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't believe it. I don't.
I
Okay,
don't believe it.
I don't believe that what is saying went down went down. You know what I'm saying? I believe that everything was willing and something wasn't given or something like something. You know what I'm saying? To make certain things happen to people to say certain things. Like, I don't think they were out here drugging people and having threesomes with them.
Wait, what's the situation again? Though?
Okay, so T.I. and Tiny supposed to be drugging females and having threesomes with them.
And orgies.
And orgies and
I
all
believe
type of
everything
shit.
but the first part, except the drugging females part. That's
what I'm saying.
Giving y'all drugs
but
to assist.
Tiny and T.I., they've been doing that shit. They've been having threesomes and all that shit for years. It's nothing new. They've been doing this for forever.
Okay.
You know?
No. See, y'all are missing the bigger... See, it wouldn't be a story if they were just having threesomes and orgies. It wouldn't be...
It was the fact they supposed to be drugging
make
these
it better
people.
sometimes.
No, you're missing all of that.
That's not even the point. That's
What,
not...
the $3,000?
No, not even that.
What am I missing?
They say underage.
Oh,
I seen that too, the underage girls.
You're missing everything.
They said underage, but I'm having a difficult time believing that. You know what I mean?
Wait, and there's multiple girls accusing them.
I just don't. I'm having
you said
24 hours. That shit sounds so mythical.
I mean, that's what they said. Look, I'm just
20 girls.
Oh yeah, I did see the underage shit.
I'm just reporting on what was said.
Is that number right?
I didn't make nothing up.
Girls?
I can pull the source up. Like, my sources are credible.
You know, I'm thinking about. They're talking about how long ago was this? How long had they been talking about R. Kelly? You really think somebody would put themselves in that predicament, yo? Like,
if you got that sort of issue, then you probably can't help it. R. Kelly couldn't help it, and he knew that we knew about that shit. But he kept doing it.
You know,
but are y'all exaggerating them when you say 20 girls reported this shit though?
I
don't.
If you say 20,
it's up in them numbers.
I feel different.
It's up in them numbers.
What is verified though? That's the main thing. What has been verified?
He did come out saying that, you know, in the defamation suit, he does have to prove what he didn't do. Not what, you know, he has to prove that he's not guilty. And let's be honest. I mean, I'm going to keep it, you know, I like to keep it a buck. They've been doing this. This ain't nothing new.
And they gotta check IDs.
This is nothing new.
But then people lie about their age, have fake IDs out
That's
here.
what I'm saying. Like,
I know niggas walking around is fucked up on some statutory rape shit because a bitch had a fake ID and you know what I'm saying, and lied about her age. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens out here more than you know.
And then you talk about having these
problems. I don't know. That's really excusable, man. Like, as a man, you really got to know your shit, though. Like,
you talking about having probably
but the law is also parties. I don't know.
Everybody twisted. Now, when you say about the drugs thing, we had the drugs and sex go together conversation. We've had this, that was the topic on the show. If you've ever been to Atlanta, if you've ever taken in the nightlife of Atlanta,
and that shit started early too, man.
If you've ever taken in the nightlife in Atlanta,
and it's cheap. It's cheap.
Drugs are affordable. drugs are definitely affordable, and they're accessible.
Yeah, don't sell drugs, children.
Stay no to drugs.
Atlanta,
there,
affordable and accessible. Yeah, the two A's. I'm not going to sit here and say they were drugging them, like you said. Were there drugs at the party?
They had the drugs, so they want to make
there were drugs. I'm sure there were drugs there.
Like, they knew what they was getting.
Beans and
I really don't feel like they did this shit though. But
I don't either. I don't either. I think it's just something else for them.
But what are we saying? We don't feel like they did. We're saying that they didn't do it with the girls.
I feel like they didn't do that part, or they didn't forcibly give them drugs. Or
I can't say that it wasn't underage because I don't know that part. But like I said, at the same time, if they were,
I'm sticking with her on that.
If they were, knowingly. I don't think they knew.
I don't think it would be knowingly, and I'm pretty sure
it might have happened
just from the era. just from the era of music that we're in general,
okay,
they ain't force feeding anybody no drugs.
And these 14, 15-year-olds look like grown ass women, so you wouldn't think twice that this girl is 17 when she, you know what I'm saying, look like she 24 and saying that she 25. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't look twice nowadays. So if it did happen with somebody underage, I don't think they knew that it happened.
That's the take I take on it. Like, you know,
nobody's knowingly.
Right.
You're not knowingly. Like, if you know that she is underage, it's like, okay, because that's just the type of guy he seems like. I just give him that much. Like, he seems like that type of guy.
You know what I mean? We've actually dapped this nigga up.
But were they having no orgies and threesomes?
Probably.
Oh, yeah, they definitely. Without a doubt. Like, that was definitely going down.
No doubt.
Yeah, so, you know, we'll see how this plays out. Like, I'm going to reserve judgment. As, you know, I just thought the story was interesting. It was rather interesting.
Yeah, that was something else.
Cool. But not surprising.
No, it's not surprising.
Don't believe it. They stopped letting her eat. They stopped letting her eat Tiny How. The stories are too similar. I don't believe it. Wait, what? Don't forget the part about underage girls. I know. I'm so confused. We all are. No, those statements she posted was false. They said it started over politics. Talk about they didn't know they were underage. I thought other folks co-signed. No, that chick posted those statements and a blogger found where she copied those statements from somewhere else. Some of the girls who got away and didn't participate say they know their age and did not care. Devil's Playground. I definitely believe T.I. and Tiny have people that recruit females like they did for R. Kelly. Just because you're a couple does not exclude you, but those are strong allegations, so there better be proof behind it.
Yeah. And see,
you think they got somebody going to recruit underage chicks?
Not underage. No.
Just chicks, period.
Just chicks in general. Like, we got somebody going out there and bringing them back, you know. You want to meet what you call come on back and stuff like that.
I can't see them knowing.
I don't see.
And then on top of that, okay, so boom. Now old girl might be of age who went back there to meet T.I. or whatever. This is a scenario. Now her homegirl underage, but
they together,
and he wants you to come. Just scenarios of how things can happen, especially back then. You're out of town. Now, in Atlanta, like I was telling him earlier, in Atlanta, you know, you could do a better background check on these. But when you're out of, in different towns and cities and you're sending, so I don't believe they were recruiting underage. I just believe that.
They're just recruiting and it just happened to be.
And it might got, you know, you shoot for dolphins and you get away. Like, it just has.
That's messed up. Me Too, hashtag Me Too kind of stayed away from hip hop, so I guess they need a new storyline in 2021. If you have something to lose, you better know. You could lose everything from not knowing. I know, that's fucked up. They need to stay out the spotlight for a while.
They do need to, you know, especially Tip, because, like, I always tell people I think Tip would have been, like, right under Jay-Z, and then if he hadn't went to prison those 2 times, because every time he went to prison, he was just about to hit his peak. Every time he was about to hit his peak, they were ushering him off to prison. And I think
the nigga made some bad choices.
He did. He made some awful choices, but I'm just saying that's what stopped him from being the real king of the South, because his choices were awful.
Well, who is the real king of the South? Did you just say Tip? Who's the real king of the South, Branson?
If I don't say Scarface, my inbox will be jumping out of control. If I don't say Mr. Scarface is the king of the South, I might get death threats tonight. Right. I'm just telling you. No disrespect to Tip, because Tip's not, to me, personally, he's not better than Luda. That's just how I see it.
Depending on what you're listening for.
Luda was a bad man.
Luda is a phenomenal man.
Luda was a bad man.
His albums are better than T.I.'s, though?
Depending on what you're listening for.
Yes. Yes. Really? Luda's albums were better than T.I.'s. Yes.
Did you not listen to Luda's albums?
Yeah.
Chicken and Beer?
Fucking hard as hell. That was probably the best one, yeah.
Like, people kind of be iffy on T.I.'s classics. No, Luda's certified classic. So, but anyway, so yeah, I wanted to touch on the Tip Tiny thing. You know, like I said, I believe that, yeah, they're down there in Atlanta living that Atlanta lifestyle. Most definitely. They just happen to get caught up, but we'll wait and see what else.
I mean, it's kind of unexcusable if you did fuck underage girls, though.
If it happened, they fucked up for that. You know what I'm saying? They knew they fucked up for that. But I don't think they. I think it's like y'all said. I think it was probably a situation where there was a girl was with a girl. You know what I'm saying? And they showed up, or something like that, or they just didn't know the age. You know what I'm saying?
That's more a believable story to me.
But I know they got layers to that shit. Like, they don't just go directly to Tiny and T.I. They got security or whoever else finding the girls from. They can be checking that shit. Like, they not just going directly to them. So yeah, that shit happens.
They got these, like identification now. That shit.
If we're out somewhere, strip club, spend a lot of time in some strip clubs.
You better not be in a strip club in the first place if you're not supposed to be in a strip club, though.
You're right.
That's the biggest issue already.
But
biggest issue already. Because think about no. If you're about to say if they're in there, that means the security didn't do their job on top of everything else.
You're not listening to what I'm.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's a whole nother level. So you're supposed to do better than the security did.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if we're in the strip club and I see this chick in there, I'm going to assume she good to go.
That's my point.
Because I was in the strip club early. They weren't, because if I was in there, you just assume he old enough or she old enough.
Right.
So that's how you get through the first line of defense to catching a charge.
I mean, we in our 40s. I'm in my 40s. At the same time,
they can have fake IDs and stuff. Even if you ask for ID, how old is you?
Second line of defense to catching the charge. Like, it's ways you can. That's why I'm saying I tend to believe like it possibly could have, but it might not have.
The streets were more important to him than being on top of his craft. Choices. All the wrong choices. LMAO. Wrong choices repeatedly. Luda's albums are crazy.
They are though, man.
I wanted to meet LL Cool J. Party a bit. Yeah, we talk about Tiny and T.I. They in strip clubs all the time by themselves, leaving with different chicks. Telomeres tell it all. And soda rings inside tree trunks.
I'm gonna just drink.
I'm reading. And soda rings inside tree trunks. Who has more to lose and will face consequences, the bouncer or the celebrity? It is on you to protect your wealth.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't saying that either.
Oh, I'm not giving you, but I'm in the strip club. I done got twisted more than likely. That's how things happen.
Hold on, though. But let's be real.
Got caught slipping. That's how things happen.
As a 40-year-old, you can't tell if somebody is like underage though.
Not no more. You see these 12-year-old girls out here looking like they're 24 with more ass and titties than anything.
Maybe I just like something different, but I can tell that if you under 18 at least,
some of these girls you cannot tell.
You might question it though. Like, if you can't tell, you're gonna question it and then you're gonna still double check it.
It's something in the water nowadays.
It's like 18.
It's not even that. It's more along the lines of just dressing, the culture. Now, if like she said, if a chick has a banging body,
you can look her in the face and be like, bruh, you young.
Not really, because black don't crack. Because black don't crack. I'm telling you.
You can't 18 though, man. We talking about 18. We're not talking about like 24. Like 18.
I know 24-year-olds that look. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a dangerous line. I have people I work with. I see all
that's
the
like
time.
17 and look like they 20 something.
Yes.
But do they still look young though? Are you gonna question it?
Yeah, I mean they look relatively.
But I know like I said, 24-year-old like she about 18 years old, but she 24. Also, we look like young in the face. So black don't crack. It take a lot for black to crack. So there's a lot of older people that look a lot younger than what they are.
True.
But then, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of younger people that look a lot older than what they are, too. And they can easily tell you, look, I'm 24 and be good at 16. You would not know the difference. You would know the difference in their body.
Damn.
Cause they got ass and tits.
You act like you been in the closet. Like she
said,
let
I'm
always like older women, man. So I'm a little bit different. I've always loved older women, so it's a little bit different.
Coupisms. Can't tell or don't care are different. Checkmate.
You said can't tell or don't care are different.
You can't tell what they are. You just don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
That's fact.
That is fact.
Societies has messed up our young generation.